you're dropping down to Bantamweight for this one, right? First time since 2019, I believe.
Correct. Yes.
How's that treating you so far? I don't know if you started water loading or anything yet, but
Yeah, no, water load starts this weekend, but it's we're kind of on the same trajectory as I was like the last time I made the cut, so not overly concerned. But it'll be interesting to see how I feel because that last fight in 2019
yeah,
didn't last very long. So I don't really know how it's going to feel going, a possible 15 minutes at
hmm
35. Because the time before that I fought at 35 was like 2 rounds in Korea because women only fight 2 rounds in Korea for some
yeah.
reason.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah, so it went 10 minutes. So yeah, it's kind of like new thing. Also, after years have gone by, your body feels a little bit different. Some things
Yeah,
have changed. But I'm excited because I feel pretty good. I mean, last time I was actually supposed to fight 35 and then we changed it, 3 weeks out.
hmm
And I feel better this camp than I did then. And so that's the kind of benefit as well with like staying active and fighting frequently. This will
yeah.
be my fourth fight this year or in 9 months. So um, it's good. It's like fresh in my mind how that felt. And it's like, what adjustments I can make. So
Sure.
it's exciting. 35 is a deeper division. That was this
Yes.
division that I signed on to fight anyway, from the very beginning. And the UFC doesn't really have any desire, from what I'm gathering, to be building a 45 division for women. So, yeah, I'm excited to, officially get in the mix.
That's kind of what I was going to ask. Was this more so your decision or UFC kind of pushing you to move down? Because you're right, they really don't have a women's featherweight presence at all right now for whatever reason.
Yeah, they definitely made it very clear that they wanted 35 fighters and they want to, deepen the division because 35 division was at a certain place a few years ago and it was a really big deal. And I think there's an argument for the fact that it's not as competitive now. So I can kind of understand them wanting to invest in the division because if
Sure.
they open at 45, I would expect, and this is just my assumption on things, that a lot of girls at 35 would move up to 45. So you'd be thinning out
Probably.
two divisions. Um, so yeah, maybe that's why they do it. So I don't fully know. I would guess that way, but I know that they're really trying to push people to 35. And I'm kind of an in-betweener. Like my body, it's people's body types don't just vary by 10 pounds.
Right.
So if I was like, if there was a 40 division, that would be so great for me, but
That
it
would
doesn't
be
exist.
catch
So
weight 40 would be perfect.
exactly. So I'm sort of like a little small for 45 and like big for 35. So,
Sure.
it's 35. I can make it. It is a tough cut, but it's not one that like, it's not going to kill me.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear because, yeah, I think a lot of athletes are in the same position as you are in the 135 pound division because, not like Aspen Ladd's just coming to my mind as someone who just
Yeah.
recently dealt with all this because, yeah, it's weird to me. I feel like Dana and Mick and the matchmakers promoters really should be pushing for featherweight too. Or maybe just combining them and doing a 140 pound, but that's besides the point. I'm glad to hear the weight is on point for you.